I'm washing my hands. Hi, my name is Grace Hudson, and I'm a nurse practitioner student. I'm going to be conducting your exam today. And you are?
Miss Hudson.
And
Jason Hudson.
And how are you related to
I'm her father.
Miss Hudson? Oh, good. So what are you guys here for today?
The general physical and new patient
Exam?
exam.
Okay. Do you have any specific concerns right now?
None.
Okay. What's your date of birth, Caitlin?
June 24th, 2007.
Yep, and that's what I have here in your chart. Awesome. All right, so how old are you?
12.
And what gender do you identify as?
Female.
And is that the gender that you were assigned at birth?
Mm-hmm.
What ethnicity or race would you call yourself? White, black?
White.
And where do you live?
Wyoming, Minnesota.
Do you live in a house or apartment?
House.
And who do you live with?
My parents.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
All right. So you live with your parents. Are they your biological parents?
Yes.
And does your dad have any diseases that you know of? Do you have any diseases or problems that you've had, like cancer, hypertension, anything like that?
No.
How about Caitlin's mother?
No.
How about your parents?
No.
How about her mother's parents? Have they had any diseases or complications, cancers?
No.
Okay. And then do you have any brothers or sisters?
Mm-hmm.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
2 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay. And then how old is your sisters?
One's 22 and the other one's 17.
And how old is your brother?
14.
And do your sisters or brothers or your brother have any history of cancer or any diseases? None? Okay. Oh, good. All right. So any complications with her birth or delivery?
No.
None? Any problems as far as her development and meeting milestones like reading, learning things, walking, all of that kind of stuff?
No.
How about any illnesses that she's dealt with?
None that I'm aware of.
Okay. Has she ever been hospitalized?
No.
Any history of any major accidents or trauma?
No.
Has she ever had any surgeries for anything?
She had a small thing removed from her eye, dermoid,
Okay.
something like that.
Any complications at all with that?
No.
Okay. And what grade are you in, Caitlin?
7.
And how do you like school?
Good.
Do you have any problems at school?
No.
Do you get along well with the other kids?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Are you involved in any activities at school?
I'm in a club called Water.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Do you have a lot of friends there?
Mm-hmm.
How about sports? Do you do any sports? No? All right. So do you have friends that you can count on and talk to?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Do you feel like you're having any problems with peer pressure at all?
Mm-hmm.
How about, do you have a job?
No.
What do you like to do for fun, like activities?
Art.
Any concerns about alcohol, drug, or tobacco use with Caitlin? No. Does anyone smoke around Caitlin? No. Any concerns with vaping? Okay. Any concerns with her behavior?
None.
No. And her immunizations, I see that you brought her record in. Those are all up to date, and you got your HPV vaccine, so we don't have to worry about that today. Any allergies to drugs, any foods, any environmental allergies? No
No.
concerns there. Any medications that you take currently, Caitlin? No? Do you take anything over the counter or any herbal supplements, anything like that? No?
You got birth control.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do you take that for?
Acne.
Do you know what kind it is?
No.
How often do you take it?
Once a day.
Are you pretty good at taking that?
Yeah.
Do you know which one that you take?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll look in our system and see if I can find out which one you're taking. But if not, I'll just send your dad a message to bring in the package the next time you come in, okay? Okay. Are you having any problems with that, or do you feel like it's working well for you?
Working.
Good. How about what you've eaten for the last day? What did you eat for breakfast yesterday?
Cereal.
How about for lunch?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. How about dinner?
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Did you have any snacks yesterday or sweet foods?
Cheeses.
Cheez-Its? Any problems with going to the bathroom, like pooping or peeing? When's the last time that you pooped?
Today.
Today. And do you have any problems when you poop? Like you have to strain or it's hard? No? Any problems with peeing? Like it burns, you pee too much, you feel like you have to go all the time? No? Good. How much sleep do you get every night?
Probably 8 hours.
8 hours. Do you feel like you get enough sleep? You feel well rested every morning? And do you feel like you get good sleep, like you don't get interrupted while you're sleeping? Good. How about when you ride a bike, do you wear a helmet?
No.
No helmet? Well, it's safer to wear a helmet when you ride a bike, okay?
Okay.
So it prevents concussions, because if you were to fall, you could hit your head, and that can be pretty serious. So maybe look into buying a bike helmet.
Okay.
Do you wear a seat belt when you're in the car?
Yes.
Always?
Yep.
Okay, good. Any concerns about safety in your neighborhood or community?
No.
Any guns in the house? Any violence or abuse going on at home?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So in general, how do you feel Caitlin's health is?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
No real concerns.
Okay. Have you had trouble eating or not eating enough? Not able to chew? Any problems with your skin other than acne? Okay. No rashes or unusual bumps or open wounds. Have you ever had a racing heart or palpitations, chest pain?
No.
No. Any shortness of breath or trouble breathing?
No.
Do you cough a lot? No. Any problems with unusual, like bleeding too much, like nosebleeds, bruises, anything like that? No. Any problems with nausea, vomiting? How about do you feel like you can feel everything in your legs and your hands and your face? Any problems with smell or taste? Any trouble with hearing or vision? Any problems as far as depression? Have you ever thought about suicide? No? Okay. Any problems like with your strength or picking things up or being able to do the activities that you want to?
No.
Have you been diagnosed with any skeletal conditions?
Scoliosis.
Oh, okay. Are you being treated for that?
I wear a back brace.
Okay. So do you see a doctor regularly for that?
Every 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months. Okay. All right. So, any problems with anything in your head? No, nothing. Okay. So at this part of the exam, we ask the parent to step out because I'm gonna ask her a few more questions and then we'll do the physical exam, if that's okay with you, Caitlin. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Dad.
Good luck.
All right, Caitlin. So these are questions that I ask everyone. I just want to make sure that you feel safe. Have you had anyone yelling at you, hitting you, threatening you? Are you scared of anyone? Do you feel like you're safe at home? Have you used any alcohol, drugs, tobacco, vaping? No. Are you currently sexually active?
No.
Have you ever had sex?
No.
No. Have you gotten your period yet?
Yes.
When did you get your first period?
I think around March of last year.
March of 2019. Do you know when your last period started?
A week ago.
Okay. And how long did it last?
6 or 7 days.
6 to 7 days. Do you feel like you bleed too much?
No.
Okay. And then do you get your period about every month?
Yeah.
Okay. Any problems at all with your periods? Any like pain or anything like that? Good. And then we know you're on birth control. Have you ever had a pelvic exam, like where they look at your vagina and all of that? No, no concerns there. Have you noticed anything on your private parts that's concerning? Have you ever been sexually assaulted or okay? So at this point, we are going to do the physical exam. So I will give you some time to get into a gown and I will be back. All right.